Hello vlog. I've been in somewhat of what you would call a creative rut lately, and I very rarely ever have a day to just hang out, just me. So I thought, today, I'm going to walk you through my creative process, specifically when it comes to writing poetry and painting. If you're in a creative rut, I feel you, I'm with you, help me work through it. So typically, if I'm trying to write a poem, it's helpful for me to go to different coffee shops to force myself to be there and sit with my thoughts. Honestly, this is the part that I struggle the most with in the creative process, the beginning, where to start. Most of the time, I'll start off by finding inspiration in different areas. When I'm writing poetry, this typically starts with like music. Most of the time when I'm writing poetry, it's building off of something that I already was feeling in the moment. So whenever I'm feeling something or something comes to mind that I feel like it could be poetic, could have something built off of it, I'll immediately go and write that down in my notes app. So I think that's really important to, have a notes app that you just have ideas in one spot. Here in a minute, I'm gonna go through my notes app and try to find an idea and channel what I was feeling about that idea and go from there. So now I'm gonna sit here for I feel like an hour and a half and try to put some ideas down for poetry. I'll do a time lapse of that right now. I just got back from the coffee shop. I ended up writing 3 poems today, which is pretty good if you ask me. You know what I also realized in my creative process, I'll have this phase where I send it to some people and they'll give me feedback if they think it needs improvement or not. So that's also a critical part. This is the part of the process where I write it down in my journal. This is my poetry journal. I love a handy dandy good poetry journal, super helpful. I like to write things by hand and have them by hand, see them on the paper.
My skin likes your skin, your scent draws me in, hope you'll leave some behind.
Okay, so basically since we worked on these poems together today, I'll read one of them to you. Okay, this is a poem that I wrote today called Mudroom. When it comes to love, I feel like I'm in the mudroom. I haven't decided to come in yet. Let someone look at all of my mess. Let someone undo my shoes and take my coat off. Do you think love might mind the imprints of stains from the past? Do you think love would open the door to let some of my cold in? But love is messy too. Love has its own dirt. Do I want their trails through my house? Do I want to jeopardize all of my warmth? I'm not quite sure yet. Maybe I'll just stay in the mudroom. That's enough creativity for right now. Now I'm going to take a break. I think breaks are also important in creativity. My creative process for painting is also a little bit different. Honestly, very different. So you're going to see that process too later. So stay here. We're out on the town today. I'm still going to paint tonight. I haven't finished that painting, so I'm still going to film that creative process. But today we're in Franklin, downtown Franklin, and we are just going to be exploring that area. Katie's here too.
Hello vlog. This is a great angle. Back to you, Allison.
So we already drank all of our coffee. And we shopped around Franklin.
So you can't come along with us. We're done.
But we are going to the factory, so maybe I'll remember to film there. And I'll give you a little haul, okay? Don't say you didn't get nothing. Katie kept walking. told you I was gonna do a little haul of what I got. So here's my little haul of what I got. I got this really cute little frame. It's like a picture frame. Oh, there I am. For the fridge, actually. I got a collection of different postcards because typically whenever I'm like traveling or even living somewhere, I will send some postcards to the people I love to tell them I'm thinking about them. So I got some different ones. And then I got this really cute, funny little magnet that says, "The mystery of who gives a shit. Nobody cares." Honestly, because I think it's kind of funny. And then the last thing I got was this really pretty dress that I'm gonna try on and show you guys because it's really cute. And then this is the very cute little white dress that I bought. It has like this like lace detailing. We're doing the hot chicken challenge. We're at stop 1, mild. I cut bangs, I forgot to say that. Genuinely don't know if you could hear us in there. And on to our next one. I think we misinterpreted the challenge, and so we reevaluated, and we're just gonna try the different levels of hot chicken instead of going to different locations.
Stay tuned.
Wish us luck.
This freaking hot chicken challenge was a fail, but we're done.
We're done. We're not doing it again. We
Check.
were gonna eat there. And then it was just the vibe was weird.
Dudes were literally standing at our window, flashing their hundreds.
Yeah.
It looked like they were 16.
Yeah, I don't know. And then we sat down and they cranked the speaker to like max volume right in our ear, and we're like, okay.
Successful fail.
That's exactly. But you know what? We're gonna check it off of our freaking list.
Done.
The real tea is I don't even like spicy food, to be honest.
I don't like spicy food either.
Well, this is great for us. We should start off with a medium.
I agree. Okay, ready?
Cheers.
I'm putting it in range. Now it's both dripping on our pants.
Are we matching?
We are! It
I
has
feel
a
like-
little kick to it. I almost think the other one was spicier though.
I think that too. Do you care if I double dip?
I prefer it.
Oh. Cheers. This is the spiciest one. Why do they all taste the same?
It's a little spicy.
I feel like there's no difference.
I think so. I mean, it's not unbearable. Honestly, though, it's not as hot as I thought they would get.
That's what I'm saying. Like it's.
Like I could eat it. I was expecting to not want it.
I'm getting the sweat under my eyes.
Yeah, I feel warm. My head's a little warm. So all in all, I rate the first one we had 8 out of 10. I'm gonna go ahead and give the second one like a 7 out of 10. It was still really good, but I like the first one better. I'm gonna go ahead and give the last one a nice 5 out of 10 just because it's a little disappointing and I wouldn't eat it like purposely.
So you went downhill?
Uh-huh.
Well, you don't like spicy things, so I guess.
Spicy things. What is your ranking?
The first and the second one tasted the same to me. So I would go give those both the same rating, like an 8.
Okay.
An 8 out of 10 for both of those. And then the spicy one, I don't like spicy food, so I'd give a 6. But it's a good spicy food. It's got a lot of flavor and stuff like that, but
Yeah.
I just don't like spicy food. And I do appreciate the fact that I'm not like dying.
I was kind of expecting it though, so now it's almost like a little bit of a letdown. Maybe we're just tough.
Maybe we do secretly like spicy food.
Maybe.
My lips are kind of burning now.
My nose is running.
Maybe not. Isn't it kind of funny that this is still the same vlog? That's my creative process.
The hot sauce gets her creative juices flowing. Every bite of that french fry is another word in her poem. Eat it up.
You're getting married at a fucking country club? Who are you?
Okay, my creative process for when I'm painting is actually totally different. I find like when I paint, sometimes I overthink. Then most of the time I have an idea going in for painting and it comes out something totally different. So that's the tea. I don't really think about what I'm painting and how I'm painting it because I'm an overthinker when it comes to painting. So now we're gonna watch The Summer I Turned Pretty and I'm gonna paint. I don't know what I'm doing.
You're doing a great job, sweetie.
Thanks, sweet baby cheeks.
Boo Boo Bear.
That's Boo Boo Bear to you.
You're my honey bunch of dogs.
You're my Fruit Loop. I finished what I was working on and I basically, it starts off in one spot and then like as like I'm painting it like navigates and changes into like different things. And honestly, I'm not like the best painter. I'm still, I feel like medium level of painting. So yeah, I'm not the best painter, so be generous, but this is what my painting ended up looking like. So this is how it ended up, and I did the trees. So I think like my main advice for painting, be flexible to like changing things. And so that's what I did. Like I obviously didn't start off making this, but it ended up like that. And I also feel like there were a few times where I was like, well, I'm just gonna give up and start all the way over. But I think like that's when you should not give up and you should just like look at it in a different perspective, is when you feel like you're about ready to give up, but then you just have to come at it a different way. And that's kind of what I do for painting. But remember, I'm not the best painter, and it's really just about like having fun. And my process is inspiration first, and then just like looking at highlights and contrast and playing around and not giving up. I guess that's my process for painting. But it's really, painting's really just for fun for me. It's not like I don't take painting too seriously. And it actually, I feel happy with how this one turned out. I feel like it's kind of neat, this one. But for now, I'm going to bed. So bye. Good night.